never liked her, and I never knocked on her door in between shooting.
Stop it. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, my name is kwaMqina, and for the returning subbies, I appreciate all the love and all the support that you guys continuously show me. Today I have a guest. This is take 2, just by the way. We've recorded before. I want them to know. But the video surprisingly never opened. I wonder why. That had never happened to me, but it went corrupt, it didn't want to open, it didn't want to load, and we just like, let's do it again. Maybe it was fate. But let her introduce herself, and we will take it from there. Zindaba is, let's say,
Hi, Nolu subscribers. My name is Nolu. I'm a mom, a chef in my past life, a law student going on to 3rd year, and what else? Most recently, a wife.
A wife, guys. For those who are asking, is she still married? So I put up a poll on my Instagram page and I asked, I'm sitting with you, and do people have questions? So I want us to start with that, those questions. That will lead into a broader conversation. Then I have questions of my own, and yeah, we'll take it from there. First question, are you still married? I want to start with that because just so that people know that I asked, are you still married?
Yes, I am.
Very married, guys. Do not ask a question. She's very married.
Even if I don't wear my ring, guys, people are so obsessed with it. I'm like, what is it? They're like, where's your ring? Where's your ring? I wasn't born with a ring. You know, it's not like earrings. I can take them off, I can put them on. I can take my ring off, I can put it on. If I'm making bread, I'm not gonna need bread with my ring.
Yeah.
If I'm sometimes sleeping,
do you take it off?
Sometimes, yeah, because like it might happen that my hands swell while I'm sleeping, and then it's just like uncomfortable in the morning. Kuto actually takes his off every night.
Is it?
In fact, when he's at home, he doesn't wear it. As soon as he gets into the house, he takes it off, puts it on the kitchen counter.
Slow used to do that, but we got him a rubber ring.
Oh, I've seen those ones. A lot of gym people have those.
Yes, so he'll wear the original one if we're going somewhere maybe important or to work. But on random days, he'll just put on that one because it's just like, this metal is so uncomfortable, what. And I get you when you say your hands swell. I lost mine once. That's why I was just like, they'll swell.
Is this the wedding band?
Yes.
This is the engagement band?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But they came together because I didn't get in. I don't know. We discussed getting married.
Okay.
So they
Are you sure?
Yes, we discussed and we just like, okay, and we just did everything together. Okay. So you heard she is very married, happy, all that jazz. So girl, how is co-parenting? Kuto has a daughter. You have Zion. How's co-parenting?
I don't think I could ever say, I don't know, you know, God makes miracles. God makes miracles, so let's not count that.
Yes.
I was going to say, I don't think I could ever say, oh, it's easy, it's going great, whatever. We just make it work, really. I think one of the things that the show made it seem like is that it's very high conflict.
Okay.
My co-parenting with Zion's father.
Yes, because it seemed as if there was a problem and Kuto...
There's always a problem, let's be honest.
Yes.
Let's be so fucking for real. There's always a problem. I think even last week there was a problem.
Okay.
And me, being me, I'm quite confrontational. I mean, to the point where my sister phoned me and was like,
stop it.
I'm going to tell you where to get off, really. You know, because once again, there was a point where I was just like, no, this is not the way that you do things, right? And you know, it made me look like a bye-bye. You know, it made Zion look like a bye-bye. So it doesn't matter who you are in life. You could be my mom. I'm gonna tell you, if you come incorrect towards my child, it's not gonna go well with me. So yeah, it's just going, man. At this point, you know, Zion is getting older. He's turning 5 in 2 months. Again, it's not my responsibility to maintain anybody's relationship with Zion.
Yes.
I have a phone. If you live far away, you want to be involved in Zion's life, you will phone him and talk to him. You know, I don't live with my sister, but she phones Zion, speaks to Zion almost every day, sometimes twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So if you are a parent, Zion's other parent, we see Doki bare hand. It's not my job to maintain a relationship with your child.
Do you allow your husband to parent Zion? Parent, I mean, even reprimand, your uncle to go out together, advise.
Of course, yes. I feel like, you know, the kids are outside playing right now. So if Zion came back in here and did something that you didn't like, I'd expect you to correct him.
Okay.
You know, so he must, if he's doing something that's out of line, he must put Zion back in line. If he's with my sister and Zion does something out of line, she has to. The child is not raised by just me. Yes, he lives with me primarily, but he needs to know that other people also have boundaries and other people can say no to him. I mean, earlier on, he came to me and told me that Kuzo doesn't want to give him a pair of socks. I said, well, okay.
I think I like that because most of the time you find that I don't want you to parent Zani or even like reprimand him. Even if we're at your house, Zani is jumping on the couch, and the moment you're like, Zani, I'm just like, hi, boo, what are you doing? That's my child. You should have told me.
That's immature.
And I think some parents are sensitive.
Immature.
Why immature?
It's immature because how you gonna let your child run amok in somebody else's house, and then when the owner of the home is like, we don't do that in here, you feel a way about it.
Okay. Another question is that awukwatile sisi. Awukwate la, uyajika la. So here, akuliwa, uyajika na.
First of all, I don't know if I can call that a stupid question, but I'll call it a stupid question for lack of a better word. Because I don't think of another word than stupid. Because yes, if you piss me off, all of me is pissed off.
Yes.
So I can't just separate, you know, I'm not angry just here in my head. It's a when you are angry, it's a full body experience. So there's no ways that now I'm just going to open my legs for you because, you know, how about you mustn't put a chastity belt there. That's rubbish, pure rubbish. That's terrible advice, because if you feel forced to have sexual intercourse with anybody, it's no longer consensual.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's rape. So yes, leave me alone. Like,
let's move on. On the show, you were portrayed as a, for lack of a better word, I'll say a villain. For lack of a better word, because it made us feel like, yo, le ntombazana is not getting along with anyone except Uzitobile, yo, the other girls are Mfuni, yo. And we know that it's scripted, right? Well, I hope
it's not scripted.
Is it?
No, there's no script.
So everything.
I don't want to say there's a script. There's no piece of paper. You know, like when actors, right? They get a role when for whatever show, you get a script. Who's gonna say this? That is gonna say this, right? There's no such thing.
Okay.
But it is fabricated. I'll say that because a lot of the situations that I found myself in, I wouldn't normally on a regular find myself in. For example, that game, the one that I was like, this is not a game. Games are supposed to be fun. This is divisive. You know, no, I'm not friends with idiotic people who are gonna play games where we know that it's gonna end in tears for someone. You know, there's no way I'm gonna go on a trip away with friends and then, we're not 16, okay? We're not 16. We played those games in high school. Let's play spin the bottle. Like, let's say you are married, right? Let's say you and your husband, then me and mine, we go away with another couple. Are we now gonna sit and play spin the bottle?
No. So, was that game discussed with you guys before? Did you guys write the questions for real, or did the show give you guys the questions?
No, everybody had to submit their own questions. So what happened was we got a note slipped under our doors.
Okay.
And it was like, we're going to play this and this game. Send a content producer your questions, and then they'll print them out, obviously, then they read out anonymously.
Yes.
And that was that. But no way. Because I'm saying I don't ever think that there are malicious people, like naively so actually. I'm the idiot actually. Because I didn't think that they were malicious people, or that we are on set or shooting with malicious people. I didn't think that. Because there's no ways I'm gonna ask funny questions like that. Like, it's stupid. It's very immature.
Are you friends with everyone on set?
You mean the cast members?
Yeah.
No.
I think to me, it's as if there were sides. Like you guys were antagonizing. Okay, I'll say maybe Tobito was neutral. Well, to us, watching the show, né? And
what were the sides? What sides did you see?
Who was the other lady?
Kumo, Witepo.
I felt like you and Witepo were the ringleaders, né?
Okay.
The other lady, ringleader, but it didn't work out for her. Well, according to me, from my point of view, another person can say no.
Okay.
But I felt like she was trying, but no. Her character would never allow her. Utobi.
Yes.
But you guys clashed a lot. You and Butebo.
Okay.
A lot. In terms of, I think going back to the question, she was a type of or I don't know if we misunderstood that question or type and because of that it just blew up. I remember you guys were
saying. But we were never friends even before that though.
Okay.
Because remember the game started in Harties, okay?
Okay.
And then it continued in Kumo's apartment. In the beginning in Harties, they asked me specifically, which of the ladies do you like the least? And I gave a PC answer and said, there's not one lady that I like more than the other. And then Witepo was asked, which of the ladies, I don't remember the question specifically, but it was like, which of the ladies you find to be questionable? And she said me. Do you remember?
Yes.
And then it continued at Kumo and Tawan's apartment. So, and it's not like the disliking her started at Kumo and Tawan's apartment. I never liked her. And I never knocked on her door in between shooting and be like, hey, let's go out to the party, let's go to the pool. I never interacted with her because I just didn't fuck with her from the beginning.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a good interaction from day one. Before the cameras were even picked up, when we went dress fitting, there was a bit of a
Nendo off. Do you think that if you and Kuto were to break up, there would be something there?
With who?
With Kuto and Buitepo.
I don't care.
No, if
there was, I wouldn't care.
No, let's say, I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Do I think that there would be?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so though, because she's still with that other guy.
No, I mean if they were to break up.
Or everybody's broken up.
Yes, everybody's broken up now.
Do I think there'd be something there?
Yes.
No, because Witepo says she doesn't want a guy with a child.
Oh.
2, she lives in Cape Town. Unless he's going to move to Cape Town, follow like a puppy to Cape Town.
Okay.
So, no, I don't know. Maybe if she moved back to Joburg, maybe they'd find something there. I don't know. But if there was, please invite me to your wedding.
front seat reserved for you.
I would be ululating the loudest.
Do you believe in soulmates?
No.
Is
No
there
such thing.
Okay, maybe I knew your answer because you went to the show as well.
What if maybe I believed I was going to meet my soulmate at the show? I don't know. But no, I don't believe in soulmates.
Why did you go to the show?
Because I felt as though nothing could be worse than the dating apps. So let's just try this out.
How did you know about? Guys, I feel like these reality shows just pop up and I'm like, where did people even apply for this?
No, I knew somebody that worked at Connect. And he was like, hey, do you want to enter the show? Then I applied. But I had also seen the advert on Instagram. But when I saw the advert, I didn't feel like, okay, cool, let me apply. Until this other guy was like, hey, did you see this? Do you want to enter? In fact, that wasn't the question. The question was like, hey, do you know anyone that's single that want to enter Married First Sight? And I was like, I'm single. Hey.
Does that mean that you had closed the door no Tataka Zion?
Yes. What?
So you'd never go back to him? Never. Okay. Now you're married, yes. But
even if we weren't married, even if we would go our separate ways with Kuto, I would never go back there. You cannot, guys. We can't hope to someone is gonna change. People don't change, especially at his big age. Oh, but like he's 41. At his big age, there's no way he's gonna change. You can't tell me that someone's gonna change, especially a man if he was a woman.
Did it bother him that you're going on the show?
I don't know. He never expressed that to me. Maybe he expressed it to other people, but I never got wind of it.
Oh wow, that means you guys don't talk. Okay,
no, we don't talk. We're not chummies. Hello, Zion lost your phone. Okay, here's the phone, Zion. Hello,
guys.
Are you fetching Zion on Friday? No, yes. Okay, what time? 5:30. Okay, please bring him back on Sunday 5:30. We're not friends, dog.
Shows are really fabricated. I get what you say because now it was as if you guys were friends or.
But everybody believed that we were friends, and I don't know where you picked that up from. Because me, or maybe because I'm me, right? But if I was somebody else also watching another group of people, my comprehension skills wouldn't have told me that these people are chomies.
I think we are so used to, and I'll say we to include myself, we're so used to unhealthy co-parenting strategies.
Is that what? Now it's fights all the time. Someone's keeping the child away.
Yes. So when we
we
see something that's actually working, we question it.
Yeah, like why does she talk to him?
Yes.
Oh, she's
are you still sleeping together?
Word, she's still sleeping with him. She still loves him. She's in love with him.
That's why. Remember, you can't speak on something that you're not used to or you don't know, so you're not exposed to it.
Yeah, that's funny because that's the case for most Black people who are not together anymore. It's like, now you are the devil. You must be burnt at the stake. That's how much we must see. Like, what's the point? Like, when he comes to my house, I don't make him meet at the gate because that's ridiculous. That's immature. The gate phones me just like everybody else. Hi, Zion's dad is here. Okay, cool. Let him in. He comes upstairs. He doesn't wait at the door like he's the delivery man.
Yes.
He comes inside. If Zion is still, sometimes he'll say, I'm still eating. He sits on the couch. I'll offer him something to drink. He never accepts it, but I'll offer it to him anyway. And off they go. Bye. The gate phones me again. I opened for them. They go. There's nothing else there. Like, I have to parent with this person until Zion or me dies. Even beyond high school, I still have to see him at varsity. Even after varsity, Zion wants to get married. Okay, that was Zion. Yada 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 yada. Till one of the three of us dies. That's the only time that there'd be a problem. Even when Zion is married, Zion's gonna phone me. Mom, there's an issue. I need assistance, I need advice, yada. Then I have to phone Zion's dad and we have to meet. That's the proper till death to this part.
Do you think that, I know that, well, Zitobile had told me that you guys meet your husbands at the altar for the very first time. Do you think because of that you do not learn the person kahle? I ask this because I can imagine after you get married, and I'm happy yours worked. After you get married, there's finances, there's habits that now you just like, I don't like this. When you take off your clothes, you leave them there, I need to come after you. Whereas we usually date our husbands and whatnot, and you can see, will I be able to deal with this or will I not?
Can you go? Can you?
I think what works for me is that my husband is very domesticated as well.
See.
And because he's domesticated, it helps.
Okay.
Like we take turns even when it comes to, before we had someone, we take turns cleaning, cooking, picking up Zani, bathing Zani. Yeah, I think that helps a lot. Otherwise, I think I would choke him.
No, it's tough because also I don't think like 6 weeks of shooting is long enough. Like, for example, Australia shoots for like a long time. They have double the episodes. We had 15 or 16. They have double the episodes. So I think they have a better chance at getting to know the person.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I think Tabang and Kumo had said after, when the cameras were down and we finished, let's just start from scratch. Kuzo and I also just did the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cancel everything that was just like Men in Black, what had happened in the past 6 weeks. Let's just start from scratch, getting to know each other. But even now, it's been a year plus, there's still things that is like, okay, for example, I'm a student, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not earning lawyer money yet. But like the other day, Kuzo asked me, once you start earning your lawyer money, what kind of habits are you gonna pick up? And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I like expensive things. I love to travel. Okay. I've always been a traveling girly, but right now obviously the funds are paying for private school, private education. I don't go to a public institution. I like expensive handbags, So if you see a ting ting Marc Jacobs, don't be surprised. That's what I like, But you're not gonna see me buying, Wamkelekile and whatnot. Bottles. Like she's in the club now. She's been 70K.
She's on the table, twerking her ass off.
Okay, I might be twerking, but I'll be drinking sparkling water. Yeah, like those are the kind of things that you gotta deal with. Like, Kuja has this habit of making coffee and putting the teaspoon in the sugar, the wet teaspoon,
and leave it there.
In the sugar. Then there's coffee rocks.
Oh, that's okay. I hear what you
know.
Does that bother you?
Yes, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Is it?
Yeah, why?
Like, I think I would overlook small things. I won't say small things, but there's things that I overlook, and there's things that I'm just like, okay, this is a no. I can't.
Like what would be a big no?
If you don't help me with chores. I think that's a deal breaker for me, because I'm not your maid.
No.
I can't be running after you. I'll be your maid if I'm a housewife.
I'll never be a housewife. That's the other thing. Because let's be honest, no one is like, waiting for the shoe to drop and this person's gonna. But you don't want to be in a position where 2 minutes now, he's having an affair with the secretary, or I don't know what, and then you're like, I gave up my career. No, don't do that. Just maintain your career. He must maintain his. It's 2025. I mean, no hate to the stay-at-home moms. I'm just saying, like, don't put yourself in a compromising situation.
I think that our biggest problem as women is that when you get married, have kids and whatnot, you forget about D.
Yes.
Most of the time, you forget about D, and you're so involved in this thing. I'll call it a project because I don't have another word for it. You're so involved in this marriage, this mom life, whatnot, that if something happens to it,
now you're like 20 years went back.
Yes. And your world is now shaken. You do not know what you like. You do not know what you like doing. Who are your friends? Because you didn't see friends anymore because you were so focused on this. And I think our generation is getting better at that.
You think so?
I think so. I think we're getting better at knowing who Nolu is apart from this and nurturing me. Ne? And other people would beg to differ because I'm a homebody. And I generally like staying, like being here and doing nothing. And it's what I like. It's not Slew and I are opposite. Slew likes being in the streets and going playing golf and living his life, and I just like watching TV and just being, even if I'm with friends, I like, let's sit here, let's eat popcorn, let's be merry and whatnot. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel like we're getting better at, this is not me, I'm out. This is not me, I want to find myself.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to the advices that we were given.
Which is what?
I don't know, like, I had a poll, not a poll, I went to the Eastern Cape, and when I came back, people were like, yo, you get along with your in-laws and whatnot. And most of the comments that I got is, in my DMs, people don't get along with the in-laws. And I think when I was doing that, I was in my own bubble, like I was in the Eastern Cape, and I think I forgot that not everybody's reality is like this.
Yes.
Not everybody can go to their in-laws. Not everybody can be happy around
People
their
don't want to go to their in-laws.
Have you gone to your in-laws?
No, I haven't gone
Not even once.
Mm-mm.
So what is that?
No, I hate the fact that there's even a name for it. Like, why? No.
In Pedi, what do you wear? Could just Pedi name?
No, I don't know anything.
Do they visit you guys?
No, but he did tell me that they want to visit over Easter.
Are you gonna wear a duke?
No,
please ask her to shoot content for us. Are you gonna shoot content for us when they come?
I'm hardly shooting content right now.
We want to see you as a Makoti. With the duke?
No, they don't. He says that they don't wear a duke. Like in his family, they don't care about the duke. But if you go to like somebody else's house, then okay, cool, wear a duke. But like if I'm at home with them,
it's like us. So if they come here, I do not need to wear a mataki and whatnot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I do have to have something on my head and wear a skirt.
Okay.
Out of respect. But if I go to their house,
no, even at their house.
Oh,
I don't need to wear a duke, but like maybe I might wear like the traditional, I don't know, I don't know what, right? But the duke, chill, it's okay. But me, in my head, I'm like, you grab a duke. I want to come, when I learn one towel, how about just do it. Just do the whole thing.
What about brothers?
Yes, I didn't watch their reality.
Please watch it. But what you're saying, it basically happened to Jen.
Oh, shame.
Where she didn't know and she was just like, when do I tell when?
Yeah, you see.
Yes. Oh, okay. Also just to protect yourself.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't want to hear you telling me that, they're so children. No. If I have to wear hijab, I'm wearing a hijab.
Also, I feel like men, batla misleader.
Yes, that's so true.
Batla misleader. No, my family is like,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Would you change Zion's surname to Kuto's surname?
His dad's dead dies and Kuso adopts him, yeah.
But now, like now.
No, that's not possible.
Why?
He still has his biological father alive. And unless the biological father relinquishes his paternal responsibilities and rights, then we won't need his consent for Kuso to adopt Zion. You understand?
Okay.
Family law 101.
Naso. Naso. I want to tell them lawyer. Because usually, or in our community, by community I mean black community,
Okay.
you'd find that, okay, I am married to Slu. Zani's not Slu's child.
Okay.
But I'll change Zani's surname to reflect.
Even if I wanted to change Zion's surname to my surname right now, because because the wind is blowing east, I can't.
Do you think it would have been easier if Zion used your surname to begin with, to change to Kuto's surname?
Depends on if the father is on the birth certificate.
So
even if he would use my surname and the father is on the birth certificate, I wouldn't be able to do that without his consent.
So having the biological father on a birth certificate can either make or break you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're not married, even if you're married, I want to say, do not. If you're not married and you have a child, do not put the biological father on the birth certificate. We like to do from it. Or when you're at the hospital, you fill out those forms. We like to do from put them in that where I birthed. There was a little post box. Put it in the post box. Like that. If I have a certificate, it's like and then he's gonna forget about it. No, we can do. And then going to Home Affairs, no one wants to go there. So then because now you're tying yourself to this person. If you want to travel overseas, out of the country, you have to have consent. And now the consent looks very different from 2 years ago, because there's a different form that you have to download, that he has to download. It's not just an affidavit that he has to give now and a copy of his ID or passport or whatever. Because now when I'm traveling across borders with Zion, me, yes, because we don't have the same surname. I'm like, Sharaka passport at the back of the passport, it shows who's the mother, who's the father.
Yes.
Whatever details that are on the birth certificate will also show on the passport. Don't do that.
Do you think it's because you're a lawyer and you are exposed to...
I'm not a lawyer yet.
I'm giving it to you.
Thank you.
Do you think it's because, okay, you're exposed to this information that if we were to go back in time, you would say, hey, and it's Ngenang?
I think even before, I left Zanzibar before I started studying law.
Okay.
Then I saw the birth certificate thing. Don't do that.
And now you can't fix it.
I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. I have to wait until he's like 16 or 18, and then he can decide what he wants to do with his personal documents, whose surname he wants to take, whether he wants to change his surname to Smith, whatever. So, yes and no.
Like, I'm thinking, and you're right, you tied to this person forever.
For life, forever. And men, knowing men, once you put their name on that birth certificate, they won't agree. They won't, even if he is the most deadbeat of all deadbeats, if you tell him, please relinquish your parental rights and responsibilities, he's going to tell you no. You're going to have to go to the court court's going to tell you to go to the social workers.
Long story.
Yeah.
I think it's also better if this person is a deadbeat, because
it is better if he's a deadbeat.
Some people are spiteful. He'll just hang around to
yes,
to make your life a living hell.
Yeah.
How's life now?
With who?
With myself. Yeah.
It's true.
Post the show. Do you think that by me asking how's life, do you think that the show gave you exposure. By exposure, I mean now we feel like we know you and we honestly do not know you.
Yes, people are just way too familiar. Like, I'm still a stranger. Let's just, respect each other like that. Like, you don't know me like that. You saw me on TV for all of 20 minutes, let's say, for the season. I got 20 minutes worth of screen time. That's not a lot of time to get to know somebody. So, whatever things you're thinking or you want to comment, go tell your friends about it, rather. Or write it in your notes app, sleep on it, and wake up and see, would I say this to her face? Would I say this to a stranger that was walking down the aisle in the fruit section at Woolworths? No. I'm the same. I'm a stranger. You don't know me. Really. So people are just so familiar. I have secondhand embarrassment for them. Like,
is it?
Yeah.
Do you regret, because of that, do you regret maybe, going or exposing yourself like that, like on the show?
No.
You do it again?
I wouldn't be on that show again. I could be on another show. I wouldn't, if there was another, let's say Kuta and I were not together anymore, and they said there's another dating show coming, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do any dating shows, ever. I also wouldn't do like weird shows that I feel like there's no point, like Real Housewives. I don't know what the point of that show is. But I would do a show where there's like a prize money at the end, like Survivor. Okay, I wouldn't do Survivor. Tropical Island of Treasure, stuff like that. I'd do that, or like MasterChef. I wouldn't do MasterChef, but you get the point.
Before we close this off, do you have any advice for someone who's looking at you right now and is feeling like, you know what, I am not finding a partner, I am stuck, I love, or someone who's lost interest in love?
Keep the lost interest, girl. I'm joking.
Did you see how I looked at you? I'm just like...
No, but for real, how do I say this in a PC manner? Don't think that a show like Married at First Sight is going to solve your problems.
Okay.
It might create more, in fact. It might create more problems that you didn't have. Okay? Problems like people being way too familiar with you. People stalking you. I had a stalker.
Sure.
Stalking is a crime, by the way. In South Africa.
Said the lawyer.
Don't think that a show like Married at First Sight is going to solve your problems. If you want to enter Married at First Sight, enter Married at First Sight. But like I said, it might create more problems for you. There are easier ways to find love than going on to a show like Married at First Sight or whatever other dating show. I don't know those easier ways because I tried what I thought was the easier ways, like the dating apps and whatever. But I still maintain, I think that the easiest way, go to Pick and Pay and look at the bananas, and even if you don't need bananas that day, count the bananas. Somebody's gonna come stand next to you and talk about bananas. Then you're gonna exchange numbers. That's, like, I've got a chick that's literally walking distance. Go to the Checkers, get your steps in, walk to the Checkers, look at the bananas, buy one banana. Like, someone's gonna find you there telling you. At the same time though, it is nice being single. It's nice. Don't look and be downtrodden in your singleness. Live your life, go out, even if you're going out by yourself. Don't look like now God forgot about you because you're single. No, be happy. You can be happy single and you can be happy married. In your singleness, don't be now sad, playing sad music at home and feeling sorry for yourself, like, go outside. That's what I say. You're not gonna meet that guy, he's not gonna come to your door. Go outside, go to the bookstore, grab a book, read, drink your cappuccino, your chai latte, whatever. Live your best. You must treat yourself the same way that you would want this person to treat you. If you like flowers, don't wait for that guy now to buy flowers. If you're single this Valentine's Day, Valentine yourself, buy yourself flowers, buy yourself the chuckles if you want chuckles. Don't feel like, oh, now I'm just pretending. You're not pretending, you're loving on yourself. Buy yourself flowers. If you want to light tea candles on Valentine's Day for yourself, light the tea candles for yourself. Watch a rom-com by yourself.
Okay.
Don't feel.
I love that.
There's nothing wrong with being single. It's not
There
a
isn't.
disease.
There isn't. Actually, I think my favorite advice from you today is the Valentine's one. That
Yeah, romanticize
your
your
life.
life.
Yes.
If you like expensive L'Occitane shower gel, go get the L'Occitane shower gel and run the bath on Valentine's Day. Put the tea light, whatever.
And just relax.
And chill, yeah.
Guys, you heard it here first. On Valentine's, I'm going to be scouting everybody's
The single people stories.
Yes, because I'm just like, also it's good. It's good emotionally. Because on Valentine's Day, you find that people that are single are just like, oh, okay, I don't have
Yeah.
someone. Whereas you can get yourself a bunch of roses or flowers.
Yes, and also when that guy comes and you see that
he already knows there's a standard.
there's a standard, yes, there's a standard. And also you will see how he can't even beat me at the things that I was doing for myself. Next.
Please comment, like, and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please go subscribe to her
Subscribe
channel.
to my channel, guys.
As
Give me
well.
to 30,000 followers.
Watch, comment, and
But remember, the comments must be things that you would say to me in my face.
because it is a lander, guys.